भारतीय पत्तन विधेयक, माननीय मंत्री जी।
Respected Chair, I rise to move that the Indian
बहुत
Port
महत्वपूर्ण
Bill
बिल है।
2025 to consolidate the law relating to ports, promote integrated port development, facilitate ease of doing business, and ensure the optimum utilization of the Indian coastline, establish and empower state maritime boards for effective management of ports other than major ports, establish the Maritime State Development Council for fostering structured growth and development of the port sector, provide for the management of pollution, disaster, emergencies, securities, safety, navigation, and data at ports, ensure compliance with India's obligation under international instrument to which it is a party, take measures for the conservation of ports, provide adjudicatory mechanism for the redressal of port-related dispute, and address matters connected therewith or incidental thereto be taken into consideration. Thank you, sir. Indian Port Bill 2025. It is a strategic intervention to reposition India's maritime sector for the 21st century. India's coastline, the economic backbone of a 4 trillion economy, has seen remarkable progress under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Sir, in the last decade, our port capacity has expanded by 87% and cargo handling has surged to a historic high of 855 million ton. We have drastically cut down ship turnaround time by nearly 49% through mechanization and digitization. The coastal shipping has increased by an astounding 180%. Sir, these are not just numbers. They are a testament to our relentless pursuit of efficiency and growth, which is why 9 of our ports now rank in the World Bank Global Container Port Performance Index. Despite this progress, sir, we are still governed by a colonial relic, the Indian Port Act of 1908. This outdated statute lacks provisions for long-term planning, modern environmental safeguard, and efficient dispute resolution. It is a legislative framework from a bygone era, unsuited for a modern, digitized maritime ecosystem. Respected sir, the Indian Port Bill 2025 is our answer to this challenge. It is the product of extensive consultation with coastal state, industry stakeholders, and the public, embodying the spirit of cooperative federalism. Sir, the bill contains 11 chapters and 85 clauses that mainly focus on optimum utilization of India's coastline by promoting integrated planning and strategic development of our port through a robust consultative framework between the state and the center. This bill introduces several forward-looking reforms. Number 1, integrated planning. It statutorily establishes the Maritime State Development Council, a recommendatory body to facilitate integrated long-term planning and data-driven decision-making across all ports. Dispute resolution. The bill introduces state-level dispute resolution committees to provide a fast, efficient, and transparent mechanism for resolving port-related disputes. Sir, then we have the environmental and safety compliance. It mandates that all ports adhere to international convention like MARPOL, requiring them to have robust plan for emergency preparedness, pollution prevention, and disaster management. Sir, digital integration. It is also the very important aspect of this particular bill. In line with our international obligation, the bill empowers the government to direct ports to establish a maritime single window system, enabling seamless electronic data exchange and improving the ease of doing business.
संक्षिप्त करें।
Sir,
उल्लेख कर दीजिए।
this bill is meticulously designed to align with the
माननीय
best
मंत्री
global
जी से-
practices. With this,
माननीय मंत्री जी
he
से-
was, sir, I request the House to pass the bill. Thank you, sir. Sir, I move that the bill be passed.
प्रश्न ये है कि विधेयक को पारित किया जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में वो हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य विरोध में वो ना कहें। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ, हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ। प्रस्ताव स्वीकृत हुआ और विधेयक पारित हुआ।